A blade dulls in ease. Purpose keeps it sharp. This is the law, unchanging, unforgiving, absolute. The hand that forgets its purpose softens. The mind that drifts from its aim scatters. The edge that lives in comfort corrodes without ever making a sound. Ease is the enemy, not because it attacks you, but because it deceives you. It whispers that the work is done, that vigilance is no longer needed, that mastery is something you once achieved, instead of something you must become with every single breath. The greatest fight is not out there. The fight is here, inside, always. To forget the fight within is to lose before the sword even leaves the sheath. Look around. The world is full of men who have abandoned their edge. They walk soft. They speak soft. They live soft. Not because they are harmless, but because they are disconnected from purpose, from discipline, from the unyielding law of the blade. But you walk another path. A narrow path, a path without comfort, without applause, without escape. It is the path of the stone. You do not sharpen a blade by polishing its surface. You sharpen it by pressing it against the stone, against friction, against resistance, again and again and again. The warrior must remember this, not once, not twice, but constantly, in silence, in solitude, in the space where no one is watching. Because mastery does not announce itself. It does not glow. It does not arrive with celebration. Mastery lives in the unseen, in the unnoticed, in the quiet, relentless repetition of choosing the way. The price for this sharpness is everything that does not serve. Distraction, gone. Comfort, gone. The approval of others, gone. The craving for validation, gone. The fear of being unseen, gone. Ego, gone. The illusion of tomorrow, gone. Because on the edge, there is no tomorrow. There is only the breath, only the step, only the cut, only the return. The man who drifts into comfort forgets rhythm. His timing breaks. His gaze dulls. His breath stutters. His movement grows heavy. But the man who sharpens remains in rhythm. His timing is clean. His gaze does not waver. His breath does not betray him. His hand moves before thought even arrives. When you burn away all that is unnecessary, what remains is not emptiness. It is clarity. This is not magic. This is not mystery. This is discipline so deeply rooted that it dissolves into nature itself. Form becomes formless. Movement becomes breath. Action becomes inevitability. A warrior trapped in form is rigid, predictable, defeatable. But a warrior who becomes formless moves like wind, strikes like lightning. He exists like a shadow, unseen, uncaught, unshaken. He carries nothing that can be taken, needs nothing, fears nothing, clings to nothing. The blade does not worry about the hand. The hand does not worry about the blade. Both simply move, together, as one. This is the rhythm of mastery. This is the harmony of presence. When the blade is sharp, it cuts without effort. When the gaze is clear, the opening reveals itself. When the mind is undisturbed, the hand moves without hesitation, without confusion, without weight. This is mastery. A mastery that is not loud, not decorated, not boasted. It is quiet, silent, unshakable. It is the discipline of becoming nothing. Nothing that can be pulled, nothing that can be tempted, nothing that can be broken. The man who walks this path holds nothing, craves nothing, fears nothing, and so he moves, freely, cleanly, with the certainty of one who has burned every bridge that leads back to comfort. This is not a life of tension. It is a life of clarity. There is no drag, no friction, no confusion. Only the breath, only the cut, only the return. The world will try to sell you another path, a wide path, a soft path, a path padded with false comfort, a path that requires nothing and costs everything. It is the path of forgetting, the path of the dull blade, the path of the man who no longer sees his own drift. Do not take it. Return to the way. Return to the stone. Return to the rhythm. Return to the breath. Cut what does not serve. Release what weighs the hand. Dismiss what clouds the gaze. Sharpen. Not for show, not for others, not for the illusion of being better, but because the edge is life, the rhythm is survival, the presence is the way. The edge is kept, the presence is full, the rhythm unbroken.